Trying something new. Gonna get her impaling him with the sword. Add a couple of things. This is just I took it from the ground to the air. This is pretty sturdy. I have no clue what I'm doing though. Sabertooth kind of jumping down on Psylocke and she's stabbing him. I have to straighten out that knife a little bit. Alright, still trying to figure this out, but I got Jean Grey using her telekinetics to lift Juggernaut and Sabertooth and Psylocke, but Psylocke is stabbing Sabertooth through the back there too. But I don't know where I'm going with this yet. We'll see. Alright, now I think I know what I got going on. Have them coming through the ceiling, crashing through the table, interrupting the meeting. Alright, making some serious progress now. Just a minute. Just gonna add a few more X-Men in here. Maybe a few more little effects of stuff falling. But I think this is pretty decent. So I think I'm pretty much down to the wire on this. I'm gonna go ahead and enter this into somebody's contest. I don't know. Lighting is kind of crazy right now. I need to close the blinds, but as I'm taking it apart, just showing you a couple of things. That's wax on the flower pot right there that I had here. And this is one of JR's stands that I use as the base here. It was a dual one. I got one sticking up in Psylocke's back. I got one sticking in her foot, which you can't see because the smash thing is smash cutout is over it. And then I just got a Sabertooth rested right on top of her. Basically, he's just being supported by her weight and the stand. And then basically I just stuck that table there, that one leg there, and stuck one under him to make it look like he's crashing through, and then just tried to cover up the flight stand. I took off that other cutout that I had here, but that was covering the flight stand in her back there. But you know, this is how it's built. But that's the only thing that I use wax on. Well, I use wax in a couple of places to stick the cutouts. I use one to stick up that smash cutout. I didn't use anything on this cutout. I just had it kind of propped up here a certain way. Sometimes I don't use anything on cutouts if they could just go. And you see how his head is in the crevice of that right there. If they could just fit, then I'll just do it like that. The wax that's already sticking on that sword to have the back part out, I just stuck the cutout on there. Use a little piece of wax on that cutout, but a lot of times I don't even use the wax for the cutouts. I mean, I use it for different stuff, but it does work wonders for the cutouts. So trying to start the next thing. I've been sitting here for like an hour and a half trying to figure out even what I'm doing and trying to figure it out, but I got it. I think I got it. We'll see what it's going. I done messed around with this thing so much, but I'm pretty happy in the direction that it's going now. Something real funny right there. This guy's shitting himself. Tony's chest arc reactor thingy getting blown out. Thor with the sword to his throat. Captain with the gun to his head. And Loki's got the helmet, the shield, and the hammer there. I think this is simple and cool. This would be for collector baggage. So this was some more business cards. This is actually my second design on a business card. I had to use this one to try to get press pass at San Diego Comic Con. So I didn't get too many. I think I only got maybe like 50 or 100 just to see how it would look. It came out pretty nice though. I'll give you guys a closer shot. I'll take a picture. So big shout out to my man Tystar for designing that business card for me. He designed all the business cards that I have. The Book Nice 10 logo, the ACBA logo. He actually just put up his first ACBA video too on his channel here on YouTube recently. I'm gonna link his stuff. And big shout out to my man Pharaoh Black for letting me use the Hulk vs. Superman picture
And then he had a Iron Man and Spider-Man picture that was pretty much the exact same as the one I had. I just replicated it and I took my own picture or whatever. But you know, big shout out to those guys for helping out though.
I'm putting together my X-Men here for a portrait for the ACBA community channel, although I'll probably end up leaving this up for a while. Deadpool doing something silly. Still gotta add Angel up in there, maybe like 1 or 2 other people. So this is how it came out with all the cutouts. I entered this last night into Collecticons contest. The floosh out of the chest plate there. Thor with the floating sword. Captain with the floating gun. Blam. The man down here shitting himself. The exclamation point. So I really like the way this came out. I'm gonna start deconstructing this and letting you see. I really like Captain America holding on to Tony's arm there too. What a bitch. Stripped away some of the props. I had Captain America and Tony on a dual JR stand here. Just had the chairs covering them. I had Captain America one in his back there and one just under Tony's arm. This is the same one though. They both on that one, and then I have one really small one just under Tony's leg right there. I have one larger one and Thor's cape there. So that's how I got them to kind of float. But you know, from certain angles you can't see it, like here, you can't see. His cap arm is covering it, but I think it came out pretty good. Oh yeah, and I just used a small amount of wax for the blood effect from Captain America's head and the energy effect coming out of Tony's chest plate. That was from Titanium Man 3 3/4 inch right there. I think that came out nice. The sword, I just stuck it right under his neck. It's just there. I didn't use any wax or anything like that. I didn't even stick that cutout there. It's falling off now. I just actually just placed it up there. I used a little sewing needle in the bottom of the gun there and just stuck it in between Captain America's fingers. Got that finger articulation, so that's perfect. You can't even really see how it looks like it's just floating there. Just stuck one cutout on the stand right there. It's kind of moved now because I'm just taking them out, but that's how it was done. Loki done fell over. Heading over to Times Square. About to meet up with Danny over at Midtown on the west side. Midtown Comics on the west. Yeah, it's pretty hot. That's like one of the best features on it. So we just got up in Toys R Us Times Square. Found the Deadpool and Taskmaster right in the front. Look through the stuff and see if there's anything else, but just came out of Midtown Comics. Just had to pick up like 3 weeks worth of comic books, and it was like $70. Actually, it was like $90, but I had $20 off. Found a couple of more. Danny's looking. That's it. Got some DCs on sale for $9.90, which is pretty good. Got a few of the new Iron Man figures. Marvel Universe. Giant size box set. I'm not impressed, really though. Searching for the variants right now. No luck so far.
I'm not putting these back.
Marvel Universe. Looks like they got the new Wave Gladiator. I thought about getting a Spider-Woman though. I know that's actually a pretty decent Marvel Universe figure. We in the quietest bar ever with a bucket of beer. And trying to get some lunch. You hear that? That's right, you don't hear anything.
It's New York.
In the middle of New York. So I picked up a whole bunch of comics from Midtown yesterday. Had a lot of catching up to do. I mean, like over almost 30 books probably.
And I dropped the Fear Itself main title because it just wasn't really doing it for me. But you know, Fear Itself is running through so many other titles that you can't really escape it. So Thunderbolts is a book that I'm already reading, so I had to continue with that. I did get a chance to read X-Force 10 and 11, and that was really, really good, interesting. Both of those were good. 11 kind of started a new arc, but you know, 10 kind of led right into that, and we see Dark Beast up here in this issue. I think it was the end of number 10 and throughout this issue right here. So a little Age of Apocalypse crossover happening beginning in issue 11. So that's pretty cool, especially for a lot of old school AOA also read Future Foundation number 3 and number 4, which were both really good. We get to see the plan unfolding a little bit more for Future Foundation and how they're going to try to take out these reads from different alternate realities and what have you, and they do something kind of drastic to try to figure out a plan on how to do that. So this was really good. I like this book. It's very intelligent, and it's nice. It's nice action. You know, this is my first time doing Fantastic Four, ongoing with Fantastic Four for many, many years. So it's been good so far. So, you know, I was with Danny yesterday too, and I had dropped off an ACBA shirt for him and some stickers that he had ordered, and he gave me some stuff for the FSP. A whole big stack of comic books here, and within those stacks, it's a lot of nice comics, but there's also this Sword series that I talked about many episodes back, that I told you that the art was just horrible on the book, but that it was a really, really good read. So I guess I'll give the entire miniseries away to somebody, because it's not worth just one of the books. It was really good. I thought this was a real dope read. So I put all of those books into the FSP from Danny, and he also put in Hero Clicks Green Lantern here. And he gave me this Halo figure for me, but I'm going to open it and mess around with it because I just want to see how it was, but I think I might throw that into the FSP as well. Yeah, about to head over to my local True real quick to check on a couple of things. I actually saw X-Men First Class yesterday. I did something that I enjoy doing from time to time. I saw a movie by myself on my grown man shit. You young boys wouldn't know nothing about that, but you should. Try to enjoy some things by yourself every once in a while. Enjoy a movie, enjoy a meal at a nice restaurant by yourself. But anyway, I thought the movie was amazing, man. I thought it was really, really good. You know, I was one of the people that was with the boycott, and only because I thought that X-Men 3 wasn't that great, and I thought Wolverine Origins was just one of the worst things I ever seen in my life. So I wasn't really happy with Fox's track record at this point. And then the early images of First Class and the talk about the continuity issues and stuff like that really kind of deterred me from wanting to see it. But after the first couple of reports came out that it was good, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just check it out. I actually had to go over to my shopping center for something, and there's a movie theater right there, and I was like, let me just see if the movie is starting soon. And it was starting in like 10 minutes, and the tickets were still available. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna see the movie, and I saw it, and it was really, really good, man. I kid you not, it was a great movie. No matter what, like I said, continuity issues aside, it's still a great X-Men movie. It's still a lot of treats for someone who is a real big comic head or X-Men fan. There's still a lot of nice treats and a lot of things that go hand in hand with the actual 616 universe and a regular continuity of the X-Men, and it is great, man. And Kevin Bacon was great in the movie, and the acting was great. I don't want to give away too much because I want you guys to actually go out and check it out for yourself. But just as a sci-fi movie, if you have no past recollection of X-Men, or you know nothing about Marvel Comics or anything like that, you will enjoy it as just a sci-fi movie. If you're a huge Marvel fan and a huge X-Men fan like I am, you'll still enjoy it because it's still a lot of nice treats for OG comic heads, man. I gotta tell you, it's a great movie, great special effects. The story was great. It was funny moments. It was great, especially for a PG-13 movie. They made it as brutal as they possibly could for PG-13, and it's still something that the kids can see, and it was great, man. I gotta say, it was really, really good. So I will recommend that you guys check it out, no doubt. And real quick, while we talking about the X-Men, Astonishing X-Men 37, 38, and 39, I picked up this past Wednesday. Like I said, I had to do a lot of catching up with comics. The art in this was very anime style, very cartoony, not as sharp as I would have liked it to be. But throughout these 3 issues, they actually going over 2 separate fights that are happening at the same time. This team, Cyclops, Emma, Armor, and Wolverine, are taking care of some things on Monster Island and fighting Fin Fang Foom. And this team, Storm, Beast, Agent Brand, Colossus, Kitty Pryde, and Lockheed, are taking care of a threat in orbit from the Brood. So these 2 things are kind of happening at the same time, and they went through both events in the 3 books, basically. Now, the one thing that I really liked about these 3, or about 37 and 39, was the development of Armor's powers. If you don't know who she is like the new age Kitty Pryde. She's the youngster on the team that's kind of running with the big dogs, and her power is that she can create this armor around herself. It's like a force field of energy from her ancestors. So anytime somebody in her family passes, she kind of gets stronger and the armor gets stronger. So we saw her get a significant power boost in this issue because 2 of her very close family members passed away, her mom and somebody else. So we saw her powers kind of develop into something else in this, and she actually took on Fin Fang Foom by herself at one point. But that's one thing that I really appreciate about the X-Men, is that they really develop their powers. Like, whatever their power set is, they figure out the real intricacies of that power set and figure out how to make it better and how to get better. That's one thing that's great about the X-Men that I really enjoyed. But like I said, the art on these was kind of crazy, and Beast just looked insane in this book. He looks like the fucking Cookie Monster right there. But it was okay. The dialogue wasn't as great as it has been in the past, but I still kind of enjoyed these 3 issues though. Alright, this has been another episode of Meantime in Between Time. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Come out and join us on the ACBA group page on Facebook. You know, I didn't really get to do a lot this week that I wanted to do on my own channel for Meantime in Between Time. I did a little bit of stuff. I didn't really get all the packages that I was really anticipating either, but in the meantime, in between time, on the ACBA community channel here on YouTube, it was 5 videos that went up. So I was able to do 1 video for that channel from the glossary of terms for portrait. Configure did 1 for cutouts. The Stashman did 1 for props. Shartimus did 1 for vanilla or vanilla posing. And just today, my man Which Wands did 1 for posing. All very, very nice videos. And you know, that's going to be the level of videos that you're going to get on that channel. They're all going to be crispy. They're all going to be ACBA related. So I mean, if you're loving what I'm doing on my channel, then you're definitely going to love that channel. So you know, I want my subscribers to come out and support that channel in a big way and show the channel some love. We already almost at 300 subscribers. I would love to see us get to 500 in the next couple of weeks. So you know, my folks that's already subscribed to me, please come out and support that channel. It's no mistake that the people that are presenting videos to you on that channel I mean, these are the people that I think are the best in the game, and I'm continue to rep the people that I think are the best and let them represent ACBA to the fullest, man. So again, big thanks to my man Slings a Web for helping put the channel together. And you know, come out and support us, man. It's a really, really cool thing that we got going on, and it's a lot of very, very cool videos already planned out. Like I said last week, the first 20 videos is already planned out. I'm just trying to take it, you know, a day at a time, a week at a time. Not trying to put out too much material, you know, throughout the week. But there is a lot of stuff that we want to get on that channel and done. Made some moves behind the scene this week for music, for an intro for that channel too. So that's gonna be sick. Y'all gonna love that. And you know, just stay tuned, man. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for everybody showing love on the group page on Facebook. We broke another record yesterday. Over 250 comments on one post when we was talking about X-Men First Class. I mean, that discussion is actually literally still going on right now, and it's just a lot of things going on. We started doing Hero of the Day, Villain of the Day shots this past week, and you know, it's just so many cool things going on, man. Come out and do your thing. And every day there's always somebody posting up stuff saying this is their first ACBA, and it's people joining the fray every day, man. So
You're missing out if you're not part of any of these things. You need to make it happen. And big shout out to that one person that keeps voting down on my videos every week. I love you. Alright, y'all. Peace.
One last thing. The FSP for this month should be in the next couple days. I was actually just waiting to see if I was going to get these last donations to see what the price was going to be. So that's really only the hold up. The people who confirmed their information with me, I have it. I'm going to add you to the pool. That one person that I talked to that I was going to add that said that I can't add them anymore. I know the deal. I'll take you out. And otherwise than that, man, go see that X-Men First Class. It was dope. And peace for real. Alright, y'all. Next week.